Hello and welcome to my collection, episode 42, I think. Doesn't really matter, it's in the title. So yeah, this is the first episode of monthly, my collection now. So I find some stuff every month and at the end of the month I make one video about it. So everything that I find, so they may be longer than the previous one, but that's not so bad. So to start off, I got for $3 this thing. So it's a geisha. I don't know really how to call it. It's under glass, as you can see. It's pretty big. It reached my waist, so I haven't really hung it on the wall yet. I've put it in this armory. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it's pretty cool for $3. Like it was basically stealing. It's pretty good for $3. And if I can't put it anywhere, I can always give it to someone. So yeah, that's the first thing I found. Pretty happy with it. And this is everything else. So there might be some more cut in the video at one point, and some more stuff that I found later on in the months, obviously. That's how I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna record what I have so far, and then if I find some more stuff later, that's gonna be in the video. So yeah, let's fucking start with the least important. Those books which aren't anime or manga related. Le combat de l'épouvanteur, Joseph Delaney. So it's called, I don't remember what it's called in English. I think it's something like, I don't remember. I'll have it on screen, probably the name of it. It's some weird English name, but it's a pretty good book that I used to read like 7 or 8 years ago, back when I was in high school. They're pretty good. They're about this guy that become the apprentice of some, I guess, monster hunter, but not really hunter, more like a monster dealer, if you will. He doesn't always kill the thing. And yeah, he's an apprentice, and there's a lot of cool shit. It's a pretty good series of book, so I only found volume 2, 3, and 4. I don't have volume 1, but one day I find it. It's not pre-ordered thing, you know, it's just what I found. I got each of those books for like 50 cents, so really dirt cheap. So yeah, I don't really want to spend too much time on this, because it's just stuff that I got out of nostalgia. I don't really have any plan of rereading them. I got 2 manga volume 46 of Naruto. So basically, this and the books I bought together. I didn't really care about this Naruto volume. I'm not a fan of Naruto, if you don't know. But since it was like buy 5 books for $1 or something, I just took it. So yeah, 1 volume of Naruto. I don't actually really care. It will just go with my random manga. 1 volume of Beck. This is volume 2. If I'm not wrong, I have volume 1 and volume 3. So this is pretty cool. I've seen the show. I'm a big fan. Mao best girl. Anyway, what next? I guess this. So this is a bunch of anime magazine from late 90s, early 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. So it's called Anime Land. So yeah, I got this for $2. All of those for $2. Another steal for me. So I was at first thinking maybe going through each of them, explaining what is said in them, but not really. It's pretty basic. You've probably had the same in the US. You've got all these things that they sell, so DVD, figurine, merchandise. They've got audio CD for the OST, that kind of stuff. They've got some article with some interview, some French seiyuu and French voice actor that I don't really care, because fuck voice acting, that's not Japanese. Sometimes they have poster. I took 3 posters out of this magazine that I have on my door. I'll show you later. So as you can see, a lot of stuff that they sell. Then they talk about the release of that time. What else? There's some articles they said. There's a fan correspondence section. Yeah, there's some like convention advertisement, that kind of thing. It's pretty basic anime magazine stuff, and it's pretty cool. I've read all of them. Some of the articles are pretty cool. It's like sometimes they're about something like One Piece back in 2000, what they thought of One Piece in 2000, so it's interesting. For example, they didn't call Luffy, they called him Ruffy with the R, because I don't know, that was a weird translation. I'm gonna show you the cover. Onegai Teacher, I haven't seen that yet. I think, yeah, there was a hack anime. I've only played a bit of the game. Some oh my goodness, I haven't seen that yet either. Cowboy Bebop, Faye, Lodos, big fan. They also have some weird stuff like Powerpuff Girl and some Disney shit sometimes that I don't really care about, but yeah. Cosmo Warrior Zero, big fan of Leiji Matsumoto's work. Metropolis, adaptation of Tezuka's work. Chio, I mean, to give you some date, this one, for example, came out in April 2002. Lotus Christiana, Bigo, the weird Batman anime. Lotus Christiana 2. One of the early Final Fantasy movie, I don't really remember what it's called. Who cares? Some Trigun. Sakura Taisen. Some more Lodos. I mean, the cover are pretty cool. Dead Lead from Lodos, my favorite girl. More Lodos. This is El Dorado, Disney movie. Gunsmith Cat. The legendary Kenshin Trust and Betrayal. And some advertisement for a movies festival. So yeah, most of the poster that they advertise on it are gone. Out of all those magazines, I only found 3 posters that I'm gonna show you on my door later. So it's kind of a shame because they look pretty and cool. I don't have many actual posters, as you guys know. Most of what I do is printed A4 paper image. It's cheap, but I would have liked if I could have this one, for example, Galaxy Express 999 and Faye from Cowboy Bebop. I would have been happy. So yeah, I'm really glad I found some anime magazine. I didn't have any. I got it for so cheap, I was pretty happy. So next is a bunch of DVD and Blu-ray that I bought for all of this for $50. Pretty happy with it. So some of them I reacted to on my channel, you can find. So let's start with this that I did not react to. Youth Literature. So it's 5 movie Blu-ray. If you want to guess how much I got this for $10, it was like 80 or 90% sale. So I was pretty happy. So if you've never seen this, it's pretty cool. It's adaptation of a classic Japanese book into some anime movie. The best one is the main character. It's No Longer Human. It's pretty well known. But there's a bunch of other that are pretty cool. The box is pretty cool. I really like the design. All the name of the movie. And the box inside are pretty cool too. So Melos, they're pretty good. I mean, seriously, it's a steal for how much I got it. $10 for this 5 Blu-ray DVD. I'm really satisfied. The Tread of the Spider, I would translate this to. The Earth of Men or something. Yeah, Under the Sakura Tree. This one is pretty cool too. I haven't seen them in some year. And of course, No Longer Human, the most well-known one. So yeah, this is a steal. I'm really happy. Yeah, as I said, I got it from the store. It's from an online store, so literally not a second-hand thing. $10 for all of this. I guess it's not that popular or something, but personally, I'm really happy with it. That was a steal. Next is some stuff. First this. The DVD version of Midori Days. This is pretty cool. It's about this guy that when they wakes up and some girl is his right hand. You get the joke, but it's a pretty good romance show. I've read the manga and then seen the anime some years ago. And yeah, it's a weird box. I've not often seen like that, this format. For anime box, it's a bit weird, but yeah, it's an old school show. definitely recommended. It's a good comedy romance show. Yeah. So next is some show that I reacted to, or I'm reacting to, as you see this video, who knows. First is the Blu-ray version of the first season of Mushishi. I wanted season 2, but I did not find it on the French site, at least. I don't think there is an edition of it. There's only season 1. I got this for like 15 bucks. The Sapphire edition, it's the one that's usually pretty cheap, so 15 bucks is pretty cool. Mushishi was great. I reacted to it. Absolutely amazing show. So some ginkgo on the covers. And the DVD with some mushi. Yeah, absolutely recommended. Mushishi. Pretty good, I got this. Alright. Next, Gunslinger Girl. I've read the manga since then and I definitely want the manga. So this is only season 1. If you've seen my reaction, you know that I watched episode 1 of season 2 and I hated it so much I just dropped it on the fly. And then I guess a week later I went and read the manga and loved it even more. So season 1 is the only worth it in my opinion. But I didn't even find season 2 if I wanted it, so who cares. So yeah, this is DVD version. Frankly, I would be happy if there was a Blu-ray version, but I did not find it. Maybe one day I'll find some Blu-ray version out of Japan or something. So yeah, Henrietta on the cover, pretty cool. Yeah, I really like it. It's a really good box. They use all of the girl, Triela best girl, at least for season 1. Petrushka is introduced later in the manga and that's my real best girl. Triela, yeah. Really happy with this. Definitely wants the manga at some point. I'm gonna try to get it second hand obviously because it would be too expensive first time. But yeah, the manga is amazing. And finally, Haibane Renmei, which is right in there, but the big title that they use is El Gris, which means Grey Wings. It's fine. I wished Haibane Renmei was the big title, but whatever. So yeah, obviously DVD version. I reacted to this too. I really liked it. Yeah, it's a good show. As always, you can just check my reaction. It's the girl with some really cool faded hairstyle. I don't really know how to call it, but it's a really cool hairstyle for those piece of art that they put. And yeah, the DVD and shit are pretty cool too. Yeah, sorry about the light. Not that big of a deal, but since I'm almost done. Yeah, that's it for now for what I got so far. So yeah, I'm gonna cut now, and if there is more, you'll see it. So here is some of the poster I was talking about. The Castle in the Sky, big fan. The Metropolis movie, and a French animated movie called Corto Maltese. Alright, I'm back after this cut. Basically to tell you that yeah, it's the 29th, I haven't found anything new. So what you've seen in the first part of this video is it. This is all I've got this month, which is a pretty good haul. I like the painting, the geisha painting. It's not really a painting, but I like this one. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, to be honest. I guess what I could do is show you how I've organized the stuff I got. That's a good way to end the video. Alright. So the geisha thing I didn't put on the wall. If you're wondering why, it's because my walls are full, as you may know. So yeah, I've put it inside this, which is not great because as you can see it's kind of hidden. I'm not sure I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna think about what to do with it. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere else at some point. Next is this. Gunslinger Girl and Haibane Renmei went there. Youth Literature went there. The magazine went there. And finally, Mushishi and Midori Days went there. And this is from some time ago that I got. I think that's everything. Let me look if I forgot everything. Yeah, I forgot something. And finally, those books went with those books. So yeah, I didn't think of that, but that might be a good thing to do for this collection video. First part is what I got, and second part is where I put it in my collection, you know. Anyway, yeah, that's it for episode 42 of my collection, and see you in the next one.